11 months ago, a man promised me everything in his storage unit if I helped him move, only for me to realize he was robbing a family I didn't even know. You know, sometimes you think you're finally catching a break, that glimmer of hope when you're down and out, just waiting for a stroke of pure luck. But what started as a desperate favor quickly spiraled into a nightmarish setup that nearly cost me everything, framing me for a crime I didn't commit. It all started last fall. I was between jobs, electricity bill looming, practically living on ramen. Then, this guy, Trent, knocked on my apartment door. He looked absolutely wrecked, hair disheveled, eyes frantic. He needed help emptying an entire storage unit that afternoon because he had a flight to Portugal in 6 hours. If he didn't clear it, he'd owe another year of fees. The kicker? He said I could keep anything I wanted from it. I almost laughed in his face, thinking it was a joke, until he flashed photos on his phone. Vintage guitars, antique furniture, boxes that glinted like old jewelry. There's a lot of junk in there too, he admitted, but whatever you want is yours if you help me out here. He even showed me his plane ticket, explaining how the moving company had bailed. My electricity was getting shut off the next day, and I'd been eating ramen for 2 weeks straight. So I swallowed my pride, borrowed my neighbor Carlos's beat-up pickup truck, and told Trent he had himself a deal. The storage facility was one of those sprawling, endless mazes of orange doors. Trent's unit was massive, practically a garage, tucked away in the very back corner. When he rolled up that metal door, my jaw hit the floor. This wasn't some forgotten pile of junk. It was an entire life, meticulously packed. Leather couches that looked brand new, a grandfather clock that probably cost more than my car, and guitar cases that made my musician's heart absolutely race. Trent was a nervous wreck, checking his phone every 2 minutes, muttering about how his ex had left him all this stuff in their divorce, and he just wanted to start fresh. He helped me load a few boxes, constantly apologizing, then finally just handed me the key. "You're saving my life here," he said, gripping my hand with both of his. "Take whatever you want, and thanks for not making me deal with her stuff anymore." He practically sprinted to his car, peeling out of the lot while I stood there, staring at what felt like my personal lottery ticket of abandoned treasures. I spent the next 3 hours in pure heaven, carefully loading Carlos's truck. Every single box was a full story video added in below.